Final flight ahead of them in the air together. Walker's Point, Field Robin as they come to the home turn, followed by Sir Aston and Russellstown. They've a furlong to go now, and Field Robin hits the front. Sir Aston is trying to challenge on the near side as Walker's Point drops back. Russellstown is next, and Sir Aston on the near side, and Niall Madden have come through the lead. Brought down on his hurdling debut. Wins here, Sir Aston for Niall Madden and Dermot Weld. Field Robin second, third is Russellstown. It's tight for fourth and fifth, Walker's Point and Tiffany. Final flight ahead of them in the air together. Walker's Point, Field Robin as they come to the home turn, followed by Sir Aston and Russellstown. They've a furlong to go now, and Field Robin hits the front. Sir Aston is trying to challenge on the near side as Walker's Point drops back. Russellstown is next, and Sir Aston on the near side, and Niall Madden have come through the lead. Brought down on his hurdling debut. Wins here, Sir Aston for Niall Madden and Dermot Weld. Field Robin second, third is Russellstown. It's tight for fourth and fifth, Walker's Point and Tiffany. All in with chances as they come to the final flight in Native Lass, with Tornado Watch on the outside, followed by Shea Malayak and Islip, Canova, Marion's All-Star, Conscience and Black Waterfall as they climb now to the final 200 yards. Tornado Watch, Mikey Fogarty with Shea Malayak on the near side, and Danny Mullins, then Islip in third. Paul Townend as they run up towards the finish, and it's Tornado Watch defies 12 stone 2, has held Shea Malayak, Islip third, and Conscience 4. All in with chances as they come to the final flight in Native Lass, with Tornado Watch on the outside, followed by Shea Malayak and Islip, Canova, Marion's All-Star, Conscience and Black Waterfall as they climb now to the final 200 yards. Tornado Watch, Mikey Fogarty with Shea Malayak on the near side, and Danny Mullins, then Islip in third. Paul Townend as they run up towards the finish, and it's Tornado Watch defies 12 stone 2, has held Shea Malayak, Islip third, and Conscience 4. Double Take on the inside is Dream Baby as they come to the final flight now. And as they leave it behind them and round the home turn, Double Take on the inside of Forever Dylan. They've brushed off Dream Baby, racing towards the final furlong. Double Take on the rail, Keane Collins. The stand side is Forever Dylan and Brian Hayes. Precious little between them as they race up towards the finish. Double Take on the inside of Forever Dylan as they go to the line. Double Take wins it. Second is Forever Dylan. They pulled away from Dream Baby, Bakugan, and then Christening Spoon, Wee Small Hours, Barry's Jack. Double Take on the inside is Dream Baby as they come to the final flight now. And as they leave it behind them and round the home turn, Double Take on the inside of Forever Dylan. They've brushed off Dream Baby, racing towards the final furlong. Double Take on the rail, Keane Collins. The stand side is Forever Dylan and Brian Hayes. Precious little between them as they race up towards the finish. Double Take on the inside of Forever Dylan as they go to the line. Double Take wins it. Second is Forever Dylan. They pulled away from Dream Baby, Bakugan, and then Christening Spoon, Wee Small Hours, Barry's Jack. With Sam King and Show and Go, and these five are clear at the final fence now. And in the centre, he's our Robin, finding touch on the insides, come under pressure. Fairy Court drops back, then Show and Go and Sam King. Five across the track almost now as they race up towards the finish. And it's Show and Go and David Mullins who have come through the lead as they run to the finish, and Show and Go goes on to win comfortably by about 2.5 lengths. Second is He's Our Robin, then Sam King, Fairy Court finding touch, and they're clear from the remainder. With Sam King and Show and Go, and these five are clear at the final fence now. And in the centre, he's our Robin, finding touch on the insides, come under pressure. Fairy Court drops back, then Show and Go and Sam King. Five across the track almost now as they race up towards the finish. And it's Show and Go and David Mullins who have come through the lead as they run to the finish, and Show and Go goes on to win comfortably by about 2.5 lengths. Second is He's Our Robin, then Sam King, Fairy Court finding touch, and they're clear from the remainder. Marinero and Brian Cooper at the last, and they jumped it big and bold, and they've gone right away now, rounding the home turn from Tagliatelle. Isabella Liberty and Swanty K. Up the hill comes Marinero. The odds-on favourite out clear from Tagliatelle and Isabella Liberty, battling away for the minor money. But Marinero, after 2 good seconds, gets his opening over fences, wins in style, double for Henry de Bromhead, second Tagliatelle, Isabella Liberty third, Swanty K 4, and Dunroe Boy looks like completing a long way behind. Marinero and Brian Cooper at the last, and they jumped it big and bold, and they've gone right away now, rounding the home turn from Tagliatelle, Isabella Liberty and Swanty K. Up the hill comes Marinero. The odds-on favourite out clear from Tagliatelle and Isabella Liberty, battling away for the minor money. But Marinero, after 2 good seconds, gets his opening over fences, wins in style, double for Henry de Bromhead, second Tagliatelle, Isabella Liberty third, Swanty K 4, and Dunroe Boy looks like completing a long way behind. Mr. to Mr. on the outside of One Fine Morning. Now this long run for home. Willow Grange has gone out after them in third, with Paddy the Punter, Theatre Royal Admiral, Bob Red Clue racing towards the final furlong, and it's Mr. to Mr. on the outside of One Fine Morning, still running on behind them, both Paddy the Punter and Willow Grange. They're climbing now towards the finish. Mr. to Mr. from Paddy the Punter, Willow Grange, and then One Fine Morning, but up towards the finish. Mr. to Mr. is going to win it by 3 to 4 lengths. Paddy the Punter second, then Willow Grange, and coming again on the far side, Red Clue ahead of One Fine Morning. But rounding the home turn, it's all Cagney now, racing onto the final furlong is clear from Cadu to Brazil as Up the Navan Road runs on into third, with Wefania 4, but up towards the finish, it's Cagney. Cagney is out clear, has made all in the last, and Cagney gets his day. Second, Up the Navan Road on the near sides, up for second ahead of Cadu de Brazil. Wefania a long way behind in fourth, and then Little Blur. But rounding the home turn, it's all Cagney now, racing onto the final furlong is clear from Cadu to Brazil as Up the Navan Road runs on into third, with Wefania 4, but up towards the finish, it's Cagney. Cagney is out clear, has made all in the last, and Cagney gets his day. Second, Up the Navan Road on the near sides, up for second ahead of Cadu de Brazil. Wefania a long way behind in fourth, and then Little Blur.